Hepinize selamlar sevgili dostlarım. Bildiğiniz gibi geçtiğimiz günlerde Resident Evil 7 serisini bitirdik. Bugün de yeni bir seriye başlıyoruz. Batman Telltale serisi. Adeta böyle cipsinizi, patlamış mısırınızı alıp film gibi izleyeceğiniz mükemmel bir seri olacak. Şimdiden iyi seyirler dilerim. Lütfen kanala abone olmayı ve videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayın. Hadi başlayalım. Şuradan yazılar gözükmüyor. Büyük ihtimal Türkçe yamanın şeyinden olmuştur. Türkçe yama yaptım oyuna. Bruce Wayne bir takım şok edici iddialarla ortaya atıldığı Gotham siyasetinin ihanet dolu sularında yolunu ararken Batman Gotham'ın en azılı suç patronuyla yüzleşir. Başlayalım. Arkadaşlar oyun hikayeye dayalı bir oyun olduğu için çok fazla konuşmamaya çalışacağım ki siz daha çok zevk alın izlerken. Bakalım.
It's me.
Birinci bölüm. Oyun 5 bölümden oluşuyor arkadaşlar. Yanılmıyorsam. Galiba ailesinin öldürüldüğü günkü tiyatro oyunun biletleri.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Evet, şu anda bize verdi. Kontrolü.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Seçimler oyunumuzun sonunu belirleyecek arkadaşlar. Telltale oyununun Telltale yapımı oyunları mantığı budur.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Türkçe yamayı çok iyi yapamamışlar dostlar. Kusura bakmayın. Onun için ama ben elimden geldiği kadar çevirmeye çalışacağım size. Kontrolü bir tık zor olmuş ama ya.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that. Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success. I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper. Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter. The newest edition can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Şu haber yüzünden var ya dostlar. Haberin altyazı geçtiği için her şeye baktık. Ha, şuraya.
Let's find out what was so important. Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
O odaların bir önemi yok.
This is the only room that really matters.
Tam
Well,
bir Bruce
maybe
Wayne
you won't
cümlesi.
mind if I skip cleaning the rest.
Aga be.
The dusting is murder. Did you find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Aa gene bizde kontrol. Ne yapacağız şimdi?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Şimdi öküzlü olmayalım değil mi? Alfred o kadar yardım
Thanks for the
etmiş.
interruption.
Yardım
Well,
için
it wasn't
teşekkür
for you,
ederim.
Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before.
Daha önce görmemiştim diyor Catwoman. Değil ki bayağı eski zamanlarda geçiyor.
I'll check the codex.
Yani Batman'in böyle hemen hemen yeni oluştuğu zamanlar mı böyle?
Found her.
Suçlar, hırsızlık, ufak tefek hırsızlıklar, olay yerine yeni adım atan bir suçlu birkaç zorla girmeyle... Ne? Bu nasıl Türkçe lan? Birkaç zorla girmeyle bağlantısı bulunuyor. Oldukça etkili ve geride pek kanıt bırakmayan bir tip. Henüz GCPD'nin elinde ipucu bulunmuyor. Keşke hakkında daha fazla şey bilseydim.
Not much to find, apparently.
Yani pek bulamamışız.
Burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point.
Batman
I want
saklanmaz.
criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
Şehrin bana ihtiyacı var.
To do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell.
Hadi bakalım.
Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift.
Arkadaşlar oyun biraz yavaş başlayabilir ama merak etmeyin, ilerledikçe, aksiyona girdikçe daha zevkli olacaktır.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Oswald bu Penguin galiba. Oswald.
Discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints.
Gotham izleyenler kendini belli etsin, yorumlara yazsın.
Fortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest
Tesadüf
idea.
olamaz.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Oswald'la çocukluk arkadaş olduğumuzu bilmiyordum açıkçası. Gotham'da bundan bahsetmiyordu sanırım. Cobblepot.
Where are you, Oz?
Cobblepot parkın ismi, Oswald'ın soyadı. Buna gitsem mi, konuşayım mı? Ulan burası da tehlikeli bir yere benziyor ha. Bruce'cum, hava soğuk zaten canım benim. Niye üstüne bir şey almıyorsun? Hasta olacaksın bak.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz. Hey.
Beat it.
Düzgün konuştan, karşısında Batman var. Salak.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Dene bakalım.
Try and take it.
The hell you say?
Hadi bakalım. Gel hadi gel. Gel gel. Gel hadi gel.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My
Bu nasıl
old man
penguin
might have
lan?
some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Vuramadım lan. Oğlum çok hızlı da yetişemiyorum. Uf. Hangi tuşa basacağım? Ha.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Oy. Ay, ne yaptın Oswald?
This is my park. Mine. You hear that? Oh, Hey, Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Yardım için teşekkür ederiz.
Someone
İleri
needed
gittin
to
de.
deal with the rubber situation here.
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
This place is a wreck.
Harabeye dönmüş, evet.
It's better off bulldozed.
This park still matters to me, Bruce.
Ay demeyecektik onu.
It's all my folks left behind.
Onu demeyecektik. Yanlış dedim. Yani özür dilerim Oswald.
This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations.
Üzgünüm
unlimited
Oswald.
potential. Now all I got is this park.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Davette değil de.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me
Müzikleri
to
çok iyi bu arada.
Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
Biraz sert olalım.
I can't
Bu bir
wait to
tehdit
get
mi?
started.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like.
Ay.
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I
Şerefsiz bir
really
tehdit ediyor.
Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Sen kimi tehdit ediyorsun lan? Karşında Batman var.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Thomas ve Martha Wayne'in anısına hastane yaptırmışlar.
Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. Oh, we didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of
Arkham'ı
Gotham
kaldırıp
and
bu
its
hastaneye
citizens
yapmak istiyorlarmış
for
galiba
years to come.
yerine.
And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Ailem
My
bunu biliyor.
parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Birlikte Gotham'ı değiştireceğiz dostlar.
And our next mayor, we change Gotham.
Harbiden daha Two-Face olmamış. Harbiden bayağı eski zamanlarda geçiyor oyun.
On the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
O günler geride kaldı.
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham.
Kesinlikle.
It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
Eyvah. O harbi misal.
Is the one who invited him. Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home.
Dürüst olalım oğlum,
Anyone
yapacak bir
else
şey
have a
yok.
question?
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Oku oğlum, önemli bir şey vardır.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
Bu ne cüret lan?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Ulan yanlış seçeneği seçtik herhalde.
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How
Gel
long
bir
has your
başlayacağım
family
Bay
been dealing
Wayne'le.
with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down.
Aç
I'll be
telefonu
fielding
aç.
your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Polis niye malikanenin içinde lan? Hırsız mı girmiş? Ne olmuş lan?
Careful. Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
Hata yapıyorsun
There's
lan.
gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Ne bulmaya
And what do
bekliyorsun
you
lan?
expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Lan kırma kırma, kaç milyar o biliyor musun? Aa pardon, resim düşmüş. Ailemizin resmi. Mahvederim lan seni bir şey olduysa. Yıkarım lan burayı diyeceğim de burası benim evim. Şerefsizin evladı, bak bizim ailemizde olan fotoğrafımızı düşürmüş.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Yazık lan. Kaç yaşında çocuk?
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Hiç sorun değil.
It's not a problem, really.
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
You're really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to
Senin
fight
çıkarın ne
this.
olacak lan?
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Falcon var. Kesin
Carmine
Falcon var
Falcone
bunda.
wants me to be in his pocket.
Kesin
He crashed
Falcon var.
Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is
Bu
what
önemli şey
matters,
herhalde.
not wild speculation.
Demeç ver ne demek lan? Açıklayacağız herhalde. Aynen.
Whenever you're
Hadi
ready.
bakalım kaydedelim. Bizden öğrensinler. Ailem masum.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Bu kadın
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Bayan Vale şey mi yapacak acaba, şerefsiz? Aldığımız ses kaydını böyle kesip biçip bir şey mi yapacak? Onu montajlayıp böyle bir şey mi yapacak? Kötü bir şey demişiz gibi gösterecek kesin bak.
We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents.
Yazık lan, bir de yıl dönümünde.
Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Peşimde biri var.
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue.
Yeter lan bu kadar bahane. Başlarım
That's
seni
just
yapacağım.
not good enough, Harvey.
Listen, I'll look into this. I swear. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Öğrenmeye niyetliyim.
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Mesafeni koru, sakin ol.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry.
Bu kim
I
lan?
got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Gözüne ne olmuş lan? Catwoman mı bu? Aa, Catwoman.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I
Evet.
hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election
Galiba
nonsense.
tanışıyoruz Catwoman.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses
Gözüne ne
around
oldu?
town.
Direkt konuya giriyorum.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right?
Şerefsiz, öyle söylenir mi lan?
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Ne konuşacağız acaba? Çok merak ettim. Ne bakıştınız lan? Hemen kabul etmeyelim. Edelim lan. Ederim, ne olacak?
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Harvey ile mi birlikteyiz?
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you, why take the risk?
Gerekçelerim var.
You know enough already.
Ben belalı bir tipim.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Önemli bir şey mi acaba?
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
Bana ihtiyacın yok.
Oh, you don't need my help. You seem pretty capable of handling this yourself.
Oh, I intend to. Just give me back the drive and I'll be on my merry little way.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
Yo. Güvenmen lazım. Sinirlerimi zıplatma Neylan.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Söylemeseydik mi lan acaba? Bu şerefsiz seninle bir şey yapacak. Aha,
Alfred,
Batman.
I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Tuzak gibi diyor. Tuzak olabilir. Ha, bende mi kontrol? Yo, değil. Ne yapacağız şimdi? Ha, bendeymiş. O ne lan, tövbe bismillah. Kim var burada?
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
Kaç kişiymiş hocam?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Oğlum böbrek var. Kim yaptı acaba bunu? Yanık izlerine bak bakayım ben.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent.
Aa, Joker mi yoksa?
Stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
Hocam yürü. Ne kaldı başka?
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Başka bir şey var mı hocam? İyi bir dedektif her yere arar.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Oy, bu ne lan?
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Oy. Ne aldı lan öyle?
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Başka bir şey var mı bunda? Aa,
blood, broken nails,
tırnak kırılması.
bits of
Oy.
human flesh.
That bad?
Adamın gözü çıkmış lan. Catwoman mı yoksa?
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Cebinde ne var?
Skyline Club.
Bununla bunu bağlayabiliyoruz mu?
The cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Şunu bağlayamadım bir şeyle. Dur bakayım. Beyaz gül.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Şunu neyle bağlayacağız ya?
Don't think so. No proof.
Yok, onu başka bir şeyle bağlayacağız. Olmadı. Bunu al. Bununla bağla. O da olmadı. Başka ne var burada? Aha.
It's a cop. The forest grows thinner every day.
Buna baktık mı? Buna da baktık. Şuraya da bakalım.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what? The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Ulan bunu neyle bağlayacağız ya? Onu çözemedim. Dur bakayım, şunu al. Bak, bununla bağlamayacağız. Bunu da bağlamayacağız. Burada bir şeyler var mı? Şunu bir açayım. Hadi Batman. Ha, ben bir şey yapacağım. Helal lan sana. Aferin lan.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Ha, bunu bağla. Tamam. Oldu.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Orada ne var lan? Şunları da bir bağlayalım. Şunu bağlayacağım.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Evet, birleştirdim her şeyi.
Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
Teknolojiye bak be.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode.
Dünyanın en iyi dedektif, işte boşuna demiyorlar.
A way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men got them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like
Sizi bilmiyorum, ben şöyle dedektiflik şeylerini çok seviyorum ya.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Şimdi burası mı? Burası mı? Burası çok varizdir bence. Burası olmaz. Ben burası olduğunu düşünüyorum. Aha. Bak nasıl bilmem ha. İlk seferdi ya. Yemin ediyorum tam Batman olacak adamım.
Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Tek seferde böyle nokta atışı. Sherlock Holmes Batman karışımı.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Şu ne? Sigara.
Killing time.
Ulan duman bile anlaşılmamış mı?
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Oy, sesini kalınlaştırdı.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you jack.
Dur lan, öldürme, onunla konuşacağız.
You trying
Batman.
to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Ah, korkutalım şöyle biraz Batman. Batman böyle yapar ya. Hayır lan, o kadar da değil, yavaş. Sakin ol. Hayır, sakin ol, o kadar. Hayır lan, yanlış oldu.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Kırma lan, yazık günah lan. Surata da vurma.
Tell me.
The Catwoman supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Hayır lan, kırma. Kırma biz Batman. Yazık günah lan.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
Kırma lan, yazık.
I swear!
Kırayım mı lan? Tamam lan, tamam. Ağlama hadi ağlama.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here.
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Hey! Freeze! Don't move!
Stand down, Montoya. No. Thank God. You was about to kill
Yalan
me.
söyleme
You
lan.
wanna tell me what the hell this is all about? I told you he was about to kill me. What are you waiting for?
Falcone was behind this.
Falcone, huh? I thought he'd been a little quiet lately.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
Üf.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Bruce mu dedi? Lan yanında kız var, niye Bruce diyorsun? Batman desene. Yoksa Alfred mi dedi onu? Anlayamadım.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal.
Aa Alfred demiş.
Man half to death.
Dövmedim, yalan söyleme ya. Varillere vurdum ya.
Your
Dövdüm
parents
lan.
didn't raise you this way,
Vallahi ya, vurmadım ya.
and neither did I.
Hayattaylar.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital.
Ulan vurmadım ki ya. Vallahi amacım o değildi.
The morgue. Especially now during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Haklısın Alfred, üzgünüm.
You're a good
Allah
man, Bruce.
doğru diyorsun
Good.
ya.
Just like
Ulan
your
çok hızlı
parents.
oluyor, karar veremedim ama ya.
Don't lose that.
Amacım bir şey yapmak,
I
zarar
don't
vermek
mean to
değil.
be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again. So long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this.
Helal lan
Remember
Alfred.
that boy in the alley.
Hayır lan, parçalara ayırma, manyak mısın?
I won't forget.
Ana vallahi manyak
Neither
olacaktı.
will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Arkadaşlar bugünlük bu kadar olsun. Biliyorum biraz uzun bir video oldu. Ama inanın bana, ben hikayenin gidişatını çok merak ediyorum. Yavaş başlamış olabilir ama emin olun gittikçe sizi daha çok içine çekecek bir aksiyona sahip bir oyun. Umarım beğenmişsinizdir. Eğer bu videonun, bu oyunun seri olarak devam etmesini ve bitirmemizi istiyorsanız videoyu beğenmeniz ve bunu yoruma yazmanız çok önemli. Özellikle abone olursanız çok sevinirim. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.